Hi, it's Noasha. Today I want to tell you a story from the previous video and talk about burnout overall. It was the worst one of all, but I went through that. I had hope, and I'll tell you later why. But someone may not be able to go through it so easily. That's why I want to talk about it. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to tell you how I burn out. But if you did, then don't worry. I have some things that I didn't mention. So, it all started back in September. I felt that this burnout is coming, but I was going to fly with my family to a different city. We had a vacation. I was pretty nervous and I started this artwork. We'll come back to it later. We flew. We had a nice time. I thought that on this vacation I can avoid burnout because I'm on vacation. What can go wrong, right? Now, a few words for some context. My sister has some mental and physical problems. She always dates some weird guys, and she has a 2-year-old child from her ex husband. And so, on the last days of our beautiful vacation, she started calling us, asking for help when we were in 3,000 kilometers from home. She just went insane, and these last days of relaxing were screwed up by her. I couldn't sleep properly because I thought of helping her. What's happening? What if she was normal? What my life could be? I wouldn't have any of things that I have now. Probably I wouldn't have my channel. Maybe I wouldn't decide to be an artist in the first place. But when we flew back, we couldn't get our goddamn baggage for 2 hours. People were angry. This weird and toxic atmosphere. It felt so exhausting. And I haven't slept at that point for, I don't know, 24 hours? I just wanted to go back home. But it was Sunday morning, September. Oh, wait, October. And I had a gigantic pile of homework. But my copybooks were in the suitcase. We drove home. It was very dirty. It smelled like cat piss everywhere. My room was destroyed, but my grandparents lived here, and everyone said that they're very clean. What the heck? Like, there was trash on my desk. Even in my keyboard. How? This thing killed me. I cried. I just don't like when my things get touched and then no one puts them back. And my collection of ponies. Just look at it. Probably my nephew drove his cars there, but I asked to not touch anything in my room. Why? Just why? Everything just was out of place. I didn't feel like I was home, and I think there I fell apart. Of course, I cleaned everything up, but I didn't know what to do. I was lost. On the next day, I tried to do some homework that I could do. Then our suitcase arrived, and for a whole day, I was doing my homework. I didn't want to. I didn't understand what to do. What are all of these things? I was afraid of going to school, but actually, it wasn't that bad. After a few days, there were news that in some university, someone came with a gun and killed lots of young people. I was shocked. I was afraid. I was scared. Because usually these things happen. But once in 3 years? 5? But this was already the second time in a year. That was a bad week. And I had in mind that I need to do things. I need to draw. I need to make videos and also go to school, do my homework. But I just stayed calm. I tried to do my homework and then sit and just do nothing. Sleep if I want to. But every evening, my nephew comes to our house because his mom goes to work. And every evening, he screams, runs around, does hooligan things. I love him, but at that time, he annoyed me a lot. Once I even yelled at him and then he cried, but I didn't want to. It just happened. I couldn't do anything, but it wasn't the worst time yet. I got sick on the weekend. I couldn't speak. My throat was hurting. For a whole next week, I was burned out and sick. And my classmates started to say some bad things about me. They became super aggressive and super dumb. They opened all the windows all the time in our classroom. My throat couldn't stop hurting because it was always cold there. And I still tried to relax at home. Didn't do anything at all, but it just wasn't enough. And last week was the worst. Like, I'm telling you, I didn't feel like I was alive. It was so bad. My dumb classmates started bullying me a lot. I cried at home, but I still didn't lose hope and light inside. I knew it has an end. And on the last weekend, like literally 6 days ago, I found that light. I woke up and I had in my head TheFatRat song, Let Love Win. Before I had some sad or motivating songs. I knew it's the end of the dark time. I wanted to draw. I wanted to do things. I didn't have these thoughts in a long time. And I drew this artwork that you see right now. I love it. It took me 6 or 7 hours to do, but see how many bad things happened. I suffered almost for a month, but I didn't lose hope. All I want to say to you is just don't lose your hope. I watch many good people on YouTube like Jazza, Nerdy Crafter, Kpia, Dalco, Beatrice, and more. They're very nice. And I constantly remembered their words when I felt myself very exhausted. They make me smile. And I want to do the same for you. Remember the sketch from beginning of this video? There you have it. The finished version. There are lots of motivating things and phrases from all over the place, from music, YouTube creators, my own things, my own thoughts. Just to remind you that it will be alright. It's alright. You can download it for free and install it as a background for your desktop or your phone. Listen, if something bad is happening in your life, just don't give up. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to cry. There are bad people. Just don't listen to them. Or you can try to help them. If you're bullied in school or work or something, don't listen to them. Maybe you are weak or too good for them. It doesn't matter what they say. For example, I know why my classmates are bullying me. They're jealous. At least with English classes. I always finish tests the first in the class, and I always get good grades. And on the other classes, my classmates are talking, laughing, and I'm trying to calm them down so others can concentrate more on their work. So that's why they don't like me a lot. But they don't hate me. They're joking, but these jokes are dumb and kind of insulting. But they don't understand that because they're still kids and they don't understand that I'm a human too and I have feelings and I have I'm alive. Literally, I'm alive and maybe things that they say are not nice. Smile at every bad thing and it will smile back to you. I believe in you. You can do whatever you want. If you had in mind something that you want to do, just go and do it right now. But take it one step at a time, okay? Don't forget about taking breaks, even if you like the process. And if you have problems, don't be afraid to ask for help. Either it's mental problems or physical, it's your life. You will live on this planet. No one can control your life. Only you. Life is not something that is out there. You can't control it. It's just going. No. You see things with your own eyes. It's your body that you are in, and you are responsible for it. Even if you're just a teenager or a kid. But also remember that things happen in life, and if someone does bad things to you, don't think this person is bad. Maybe he or she or whatever has problems in life too. You can't know that, but you can ask. You can talk. Your tongue is the most powerful thing. Speak! Speak about your problems. Speak about others' problems. You can write about things that you worry about in the comments down below. I will read everything and respond if I can. And please, don't give up, guys. Let love win.